Yo, kitty, what are you doing up there? All right, bye. All right, I guess we got random raptor kitties. What's up and good morning, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's been a crazy last couple of nights or days, actually. And don't mind me if I keep blinking a lot. You can probably hear behind me, the camera I'm sure is even picking it up. It is very windy, and we've been getting some absolutely insane wind gusts to where it looks like straight like Fallujah out here, where you can't see anything in front of you because there's just so much dust getting blown up from the mountains behind us. Of course, every time I pull out my camera though, the winds die down just enough to where I can't show the wind gusts. But we do have a storm that is supposed to be rolling in here in the next day or so. I just wish it would get here already instead of the crazy winds. Horse, say hi to everybody. We haven't seen you on the channel in a little while. How you doing? Everything good? Gunner, same thing. Oh, okay, you just gonna slap Gunner there? Gunner, what do we got? Drop it. What is this? I don't really know what this is, but okay. There you go. You can have that. Now, I know it's been a minute since I've done kind of the day in the life ranch lifestyle of video, and some of you guys, that's not your thing. Some of you guys are just purely the truck stuff. Some of you guys want to see the ranch and you want to see the animals. Now, first things first, today we're going to run down to the big city and get us some breakfast. That way we're all nice and fueled up for today's chores. All right, we got a whole gaggle of birds over here. Hello, birds. Now, you may notice in front of the gym over here, this used to be a giant mess of all the construction materials, the tools, the crate that all the gym equipment came in, and we actually had this area spotless yesterday, or 2 days ago, I should say. Me and Chris went and did kind of a deep clean, and really all we have left, well, actually I finished, I'll show you guys the gym when we get back from breakfast, is just my little paint bin there, because we did the last little bit of touch up, and the gym is essentially done. And like I said, this place was spotless until the winds come in and blow up a bunch of leaves, and apparently a little bird nest or whatever that is. Speaking of birds, we got all the guinea hens. We'll get the single cab OBS fired up here. Yes, I'm still in the single cab. No, we have not fixed the crew cab OBS yet, so hopefully we can get the parts over from Irate Diesel and get that bad boy going soon. Look at all the little guinea hens running. You can see we're gonna have to get on the Mini X later and come back through here and drag the gravel, all these weeds that are starting to grow up through the gravel. I don't want to use a bunch of weed killer right here because that is kind of where our well is, so I don't want everything just leaching into the groundwater. Now, the only issue with it being super windy and having a swing open gate that acts like a big old sail, and apparently I've pissed off the gate motor there. I legitimately have no idea how to reset this gate motor yelling at me. Stop yelling. We get it. Oh. All right, apparently there's a switch. But as you can see, this gate is literally a giant sail that just wants to whip open. So you gotta be careful when you open it that you don't screw up the motor. And then also when you close it, you gotta get out and walk with it. So when it's like, you know, 11 o'clock at night, winds are blaring, and you gotta get out and walk your gate closed, and it's the slowest thing in the world. It's gonna be time to start our gate renovation here soon. We've got giant plans to make a giant, really sick, beautiful entrance here. And one of the big plans is it's gonna have a sliding gate, not a swing gate anymore, because swing gates don't work where it's windy. We've had full-time tree crews running around, and I don't want to jinx it, but I'm honestly surprised we haven't seen more trees down. But good to know that the tree companies are just like literally hanging out in this area in anticipation of something falling, and they'll be on it pretty quickly. Spoke too soon. Looks like somebody lost a palm tree there, and unfortunately part of a pretty expensive fence. All right, we made it. Let's go get some food. All right, ladies and gentlemen, breakfast is served. Let's see what we got here. Got us a nice waffle, some hash browns, extra crispy, some bacon. Woo, we eating good today, boys. And yeah, I'm totally gonna sit here and eat this in the parking lot. I do wish I had the crew cab OBS right now because that custom center console works great as a table. Well, y'all, we had our first casualty here. Yeah, not always the best idea to eat in your vehicle with stuff that makes a mess, especially syrup, the worst thing in the world. All right, I am ready to head back to the ranch. Now, on the way up to the ranch right now, it started raining, and it looks like we were in that blue patch for a second, but the rain is about to start picking up here. Let's unlatch our gate again. All right, easy gate, easy. Seriously waiting for this gate to just go flying off. It already has happened once, but Dedic and me welded the whole thing back together and got it stronger than it was. Oh, it makes me nervous seeing it whip like that. Now we gotta sit here and wait until the motor kicks in and starts closing. I really don't know what the delay time is here, but I think it should be quicker. There we go, come on gate. Let's go. So now's gonna be a good time before the rain actually starts. I think we ought to go survey the fence line, make sure nothing has blown down. Perfect time to be in the single cab though. Perfect off-road vehicle. Now about a month or so ago, maybe a little bit longer, I came through and widened some of these fire roads. I'm gonna call them fire roads around the property because that's exactly what they're gonna be used for if needed, to be able to get all around the property with water, the fire truck, whatever it may be. This turn right here was kind of a pain in the butt, so we widened this one a lot. It is super soft though. We're gonna try and goose it up right now with some ball tires in the single cab. Let's see if she'll make it. Oh, we're dusting it out. We're dusting it out. The old single cab did it. Well, so far, all the fencing's looking good on this side of the property. And eventually, all these roads are gonna get widened as well. And then we're gonna fix all the ruts, take out all these bushes and crap that are all burnt up on the sides here. Well, we found one piece of fencing down. Unfortunately, it looks like it's on the newer stuff that we put up. And it actually looks like the screw snapped off. And why there's only one screw in here, I'm not really sure. Ow. Got that repaired. All the animals are really enjoying the wind though, because it knocks all the fruit off the trees, knocks all the leaves down for them to eat. Looks like we did have some pine tree damage up in here though. We got some pretty big limbs snapped off. Oh, we got even more than it looked like. Jeez. The donkeys are having a nice feast. What's up, donks? Hi, guys. Oh, is that a good neck scratch right there? Yeah, does that feel good? Yeah. Oh, now we gotta get the chin. Well, it looks like we got a little bit of more damage over here. All the old stuff I kind of expect to just do that. I mean, it's been sitting in the sun for so many years that the fact that screws even hold anymore impresses me. This one we gotta fix immediately. That's way too open right there. We don't want any animals getting out. Now, I'm a titanium head hammer guy, but I picked up this Milwaukee's super cheap, and I just wanted to keep a random one in the single cab here, just as like a ranch hammer. I gotta say, so far I'm impressed. I'm a wooden handle guy. I don't like the composite handles or the fiberglass handles. Now the wind is really picking up here. I just got sandblasted with some DG. He's a windy one, boys. Now, obviously, these are just temporary fixes. This is just to get the fence up here. I do plan on coming through here. Jeez, almost got the door out of my hand. I do plan on coming through and replacing all these old ones with new 2x4s. Look at that big old dust cloud coming up from behind the house over there. Sad day today. My hat blew off. It's all the way over there. Got you, little buddy. Woo. Another day in paradise. All right, now we're coming into the bigger tree-lined area. Say what up to the cattle, my cattle. I'll be very surprised if we don't see a lot of big tree limbs down in here, because this is very heavily wooded. But so far, we're looking good. I do see a couple of big limbs over here, but those look old. All right, we're gonna take that as a win. Well, it looks like we got the fence repairs done just in time. You can see on the concrete here, it's just starting to rain. Well, we're gonna get in the old, oh, all right, well, hello, kitty. You're back again? Okay, now you're gone. Anyways, like I was saying, we're gonna get in the old Mini X here, get this thing warmed up, and then we'll regrade out that driveway. And I don't think there has been a day that I have regretted buying an enclosed cab excavator instead of the open cab. Yeah, it's more money, but a day like today, or when it's super dusty, windy, rainy, whatever it may be, I get to sit in here comfortable. It's got heater, it's got air conditioning. What more do you want? And then eventually, we're gonna do a custom stereo in this thing. You see behind me, it does have little speaker grills here for like if you were to opt for the factory stereo. Factory Bobcat radio that comes with it doesn't have Bluetooth. Well, okay, I take that back. It has Bluetooth, but it's the weirdest setup. So basically your radio would be right here. And what type of Bluetooth it has is the radio itself actually outputs Bluetooth. That way, if you have Bluetooth headphones on, you can hear what radio stations are coming off the radio or weather or whatever it may be. But it doesn't go Bluetooth from your phone to the radio, to the speakers. It's weird. It makes absolutely no sense. Now, I was using the backfill blade on the excavator the ideal way of grading out the driveway. Not exactly. Is it the worst way? No. If I had a skip loader with a box blade or a Gannon on the back, that'd be like the ideal solution, but you know, you gotta work with what you got. Eventually, we'll have all the equipment we need to do pretty much every task. Now, the good part about using the excavator though, is I can grab weeds off the side of the road, just like this, and get rid of them. We'll just put this over here for now. is fighting everything today. I keep setting my GoPro up on the fence here. It keeps getting turned around and twisted and blown around and knocked over. But I gotta say, the edge of the driveway is looking a lot better. Obviously, underneath the fence and on that side of the fence, there's still gonna be some stuff growing. There's just really no way to get to that without like getting in there. I think what I wanna do is I wanna get a torch and torch some of the weeds in certain areas that are harder to get to. Again, try to not use herbicides or anything like that. Now the driveway is doctored up enough, I've made my way up onto one of the edges of the property over here, which is what we drove through earlier. Now this section of the road here is pretty wide. It's actually plenty wide enough, but still fun to kind of come through here and knock out all this dead stuff. But what I think I want to do now is I'm going to head up to the next road section, which is up there, and you can see at the very top it gets pretty narrow with all those burnt out bushes, and those things will scratch the crap out of any of your vehicles. It's also still crazy to me to look out over all this land, seeing how devastating fire can be and how it just literally strips everything. Unfortunately, couldn't burn enough of these bushes here, and they're not fun to pull out. We're going to try the GoPro trick again here. GoPro, be good to us. Hopefully it's not too windy.
I don't like you, but I love you going above. I don't want you, but I need, and I leave you. I don't like you, but I love you going above. I don't want you, but I need, and I leave you. Think about now, 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 now. Think about now, 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 now. Get on with it, come on, get on with it, come on, get on with it, come on, get on with it. This is what I say, 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 this is what I say. I don't like you, but I love you going above. I don't want you, but I need, and I leave you. I don't like you, but I love you going above. I don't want you, but I need, and I leave you. Nah, nah, nah. All I ever need.
doing today, you can see the sun is going down right there. It's about to get dark really quickly. This back section of the property over here, one day James let me borrow his 259D, his skid steer, just to see if I liked it for the property, if it was going to be big enough for the property. And I kind of cut a very crude trail through all of this brush here, or all these dead bushes, I should say. And there's a couple big hills and valleys in there, and one of which we're on top of right now. You can see it kind of goes down right there, comes up. I've always thought it would be a great place for a jump, so I took some of the super soft dirt there, pushed it up into a pile, and put a little bit of better dirt on top of it. Obviously, we still got to get in there and shape it by hand. I wanted to do this now because there's no water on this side of the property, so it would take a ton of hoses, and I don't even know if we'd have enough pressure to get it over here. So I'm hoping when the rain comes now, it's going to soak that takeoff, which is going to be a big step up. Takeoff there, all the way over to the landing is the downslope there. Hopefully that shows up on camera. Let me tell you, working out here, guys, these freaking dead trees are a nightmare. It's just literally everywhere, and you gotta fight to get the whole root ball out, because otherwise you ride over it and you're gonna start to find more stuff poking up. Down here you can get a better idea of just the height difference there on the step up. Takeoff right there, landing on the back side of that mound. The last chore for the day, we gotta remove the golf cart trailer here. We're gonna set this aside, get it up out of the rain anyway, because again, it's supposed to be raining at some point here, which is why we're gonna do this now. We're gonna run up to the guest house garage, and now it's starting to get pretty cold out here. One thing I want to do, and I actually thought about doing it today, but I don't want to do it with the rains coming, is carve out this whole section right here to be able to actually drive a truck around. You can see it was kind of carved out a little bit, which is plenty of room to get a golf cart by, but not a full-size truck. And if you all remember when I ran the water line from the guest house here up to the animal stalls, I put it super, super deep right here because I knew at some point I'm gonna come in and hog this whole hillside out and basically put a nice cut in here, possibly put in a little retaining wall. I'm not sure. We'll see just how hard this dirt is, but from anything I've messed with out here, it is super hard. Anyways, over here in the guest house garage, we gotta get all of these bags of animal food up to their respective animals. And yes, we do have a mini fridge specifically to keep the lettuce cold for our good friends, the geese, and well, the chickens like it, and I guess the peacocks love it too. Oh, and it looks like our friend Barbecue came to say hi. Hi, baby. Well, hello, Barbecue. Oh, and I guess Willie wants to come say hi. What's up, Willie? How you been? Yeah, it's crazy out here with the winds, huh? Oh, you're so warm. You're gonna keep me warm, buddy. All right, we'll get our food dumped in here. Bin number 1, looking a little empty. Ow! Oh, I just got clobbered in the face by the lid of the trash can. Oh my God, that hurt. I don't even know where it went now. Good Lord, this wind. I really hoped the camera caught that, but I don't know if it did. Oh, all right, well, it's wedged in the back there. Woo! Well, hopefully we don't get a black eye from that one. All these animals literally just ate, and you can see them all starting to pile up right now, thinking they're gonna eat again. Willie, you just ate like 2 minutes ago, bud. Now, last but not least, I totally forgot that I told you guys I would show you the gym progress. Now, keep in mind, there's still like some tools out, but as you guys can see, all of the baseboard is in, all of the door casings are in, all the nail holes have been filled, everything has been touched up, all the paint is done. And again, really, we're just waiting for equipment. Now, I know I did leave this drop cloth out. It was super, super windy the night that I finished this, and I just didn't want to go outside and deal with all the dust and stuff coming in. And also, don't mind the weights that are everywhere. I was actually using these to hold up against the baseboards that had to be glued because there's the concrete stem wall right there, so we couldn't just shoot 18 gauge nails into it. We're also still waiting on Dave to finalize the design for the dumbbell rack. That's going to be going in the entire front section right here, and then obviously the extra baseboard's going to be getting out of here. He's been super tied up with other projects, so we haven't really finalized that design, but hopefully that's coming soon. I should probably use this mirror to take a look at my face and see, oh, we're good. We're good. No black eye. Just a little red. But with that, we're going to wrap up. I hope you guys enjoyed, a little bit of a ranch day, because I know we haven't done one of those videos in a very long time. And as always, I'd be very gracious if you guys would click the subscribe button, give this video a like, you get a thumbs up, and check out workfortapparel.com, because if there's anything you want in this life, you got to be willing to work for it. You guys are the best. I'm out.
Damn.